is broken. Don't ever forget you're golden. I will find the light in your soul. I'll be there.
Okay, folks, so since I know not everybody watches every single show that I react to here, I'm going to go ahead and say the same thing that I said in the Dragon Prince episode that I just watched, and that is, I thought they were giving me a new truck when I went to the terminal, but obviously they didn't, because when they brought me in, they were supposed to be doing some sort of work on the truck, and really I don't see no difference, because it was supposed to be something to do with the idling, and it still does the same thing it used to do. But you know what? It's done. It's over. I'm not stressing on it. I can finally move on and do my job properly again. So with that said, just like I said in the Dragon Prince episode, I am still going to be working on changing some things up in here, which means I can actually maybe hang this up. You know, life is my favorite adventure. Maybe put it right here. Or, you know, maybe in a different angle or something. Maybe put up this little butterfly thingy. I don't know. And, well, this is for the house. But coffee is love in a mug. It's the wife. So, yeah. Good things are coming. I thought maybe I could go over here or something. I don't know. Maybe take this Superman thing down, put something else up. Make your dreams happen. Put that up somewhere around here too. Maybe right there. I don't know. It seems that this would be a good spot for stuff. So, I don't know. I'll figure something out. So, yeah. Happiness is the richest thing we will ever own. Donald Duck. Just like I said in the Dragon Prince episode, I'm wanting to incorporate more cartoon, you know, quotes, but I want them to still be inspirational nonetheless, to put out that positivity out there like I want to do. So, yeah. Other than that, Rapunzel, we don't really have much of a storyline going here in Tangled yet, but I got a feeling I'm going to have to wait quite a few episodes to get into a storyline for, you know, Tangled and stuff. So, yeah, episode 3, and episode 1 we had, well, I still haven't even watched the daggone pilot episode for this thing, because I just haven't had time. I just got to watching the TMNT versus Batman, or, well, it's actually Batman versus TMNT, but just got around to watching that, and I plan on talking about that very, very soon. So, yeah. Other than everything else, I still have no idea how she got her hair back. Still a mystery, so I'm going to let it be a mystery until I watch the pilot episode. So, other than that, that was a lot of rambling for nothing, so headphones are going on. 3, 2, 1, and play. Skip! Okay. What are we going to do in this episode?
Too bohemian. This is the princess's royal portrait.
She's right. I mean, every one of these portraits says something about what made that particular king or queen unique.
It's tradition, and she's got to decide on her.
A lot like the
Giovanni gets here in 2
grandma
days.
room in Star Versus. Nice.
As he is for his art. Listen, Raps, if you're trying to find your defining activity, don't listen to this dud whose whole work history is being a two-bit.
This episode is a lot like the grandma room, I swear to goodness, from Star Versus. All the portraits in there were their defining moment. I guess that's a princess thing. I don't know.
What is it you do now?
She acts like the only things I've ever been good at are lying, cheating, and stealing. Which, in fairness, I am very good at. So you guys agree with Cassandra? No. We don't agree with her. We've simply arrived at a, nearly identical assessment, is all. Boys, Eugene Fitzherbert is gonna find his new calling. Does no one in this kingdom have an attention span? Come on!
Baker's assistant needed, huh?
And do 600 degrees for a half hour.
Oh gosh, that's not what you do.
Hey! Oh. Good time.
This is pretty cool that we're getting a Eugene episode primarily focused on him already in the series. That's pretty cool. I like it.
Impressive covering. I mean, what with all those rules and responsibilities, you should have heard some of these guys I worked for. It's like, hey, buddy, who died and made you boss? Oh, maybe Cassandra was...
Oh, gosh, Eugene.
Oh, just saying those 4 words sent bile into my mouth, down the throat. Yeah. But it's true, maybe the only thing I was meant to be was a...
Maybe you could be a cop-like person in the kingdom.
Guys, he's headed for the dock.
We'll handle this, Ryder. And besides, he ran in the opposite direction, genius.
No one calls me genius and gets away with it.
Oh, gosh.
Amateur.
Because you've got the mind of a thief,
Well, Captain,
you can catch them.
I just did your job for you, but I just did your job for you. It was the old distract and run to the dock to catch the last ferry tactic. Being a guard, I am the authority. Plus,
Oh
I'm
gosh, that's
right in
pretty
the
scary.
uniform. What's all this?
I was having a lot of trouble picking just one interest for my portrait, and then it hit me.
Have them all.
All of them, right? What do you think?
And make it through basic training.
Training?
I bet he didn't even think about basic training.
Easiest 3 days of my life.
Oh, gosh.
Teacher anyway.
My dad.
Uh-oh.
All right, maggots, line up.
You know, I've never said this to another man, but you have handsome teeth.
That's nice. Get on his good side there, Eugene. I think Cassandra's dad is going to, never mind, I was about to say is going to end up liking him.
Crossbow procedure number 1, Ryder. Always keep the safety on.
Oh, Cassandra isn't liking that.
This is everything.
She gives him a hard time, but she seems to like him
We're gonna
to a
be
certain
more than ready
degree.
for the Giovanni tomorrow morning. Sorry, Mom, come on. It's just...
Horrible? Yes, horrible. It's horrible.
Aw.
My point.
Well, now that's a
we're
sweet
never
moment
defined by the
between
things we
them.
do, Rapunzel, but rather by the people we are. That's what your portrait should communicate.
I know. Don't be so smug, Pascals.
You're having an awful lot of trouble dealing with someone who is breaking the rules to get what he wants.
Of course, she's going to inspire him to do good at the test today. Well, you've already shown him all your little tricks, so yeah, of course he knows how to get around them.
You lose. Where's my whistle?
Complete the course before the whistle blows, right? Look at that. I can't
That was
follow
very
rules.
smart.
I'll take a medium uniform, sir. Athletic fit.
And of course, Cassandra is pretty impressed.
Hey, Pete, look alive.
Now, where's Princess Kamasikyama?
She'll be here shortly.
The Giovanni, he don't like to wait. Now leave
Oh,
him here.
shut up, Giovanni.
Maybe the Giovanni, he'll learn something by studying how not to paint.
Now, is Eugene going to actually stay a guardsman?
Reporting for duty, Cap. What do you got?
Or what?
Hey, it's about the time.
Sorry, the Giovanni, I was...
I don't like this Giovanni fella. He's a jackhole.
Oh, I thought that I would...
Or
keep-
whatever other term you want to use for him.
Huh? She gonna pose it with the nothing? Santa Friajola, don't blame the Giovanni when the painting, she's no good.
Oh,
Hey,
Dude,
Blondie, I see you went with the simple
get
choice
back on your
of
post.
beautiful.
If you can't handle the simple task, then you're not going to be able to handle the big task.
wait, what are you doing here? Cass said you had...
Ugh.
Oh, I do. But the cab told me to walk the block once every 5 minutes, but it just seemed like a waste standing there, so I walked it twice in a row, and now I can take a 10-minute break.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
That's
I don't
not
think
how
that's
it
right.
works.
Oh, no. Trust me, Blondie. I worked it all out in the old Brainium. Plus, the captain is a total Whoa! So sorry, the Giovanni. Let me help.
Deficiente! Which way are you going?
Something smells fishy.
Giovanni's a thief.
Hey, Blondie.
I bet he stole the Roberto 11 or whoever that guy with the 11 fingers is.
I don't know. I don't get it. It's...
I gotta go see the captain. Look, Cap, I know I'm not on your good side, but the portrait of Robin the 11th has been stolen.
No, it hasn't.
Come on, Shorty, we're just gonna have to stop him on our own.
Not totally on your own.
There you go, Cassandra.
You believe me?
Okay, Cassandra, apples, oranges, bananas, whatever, who cares? Name's a name.
Waste of space, windbag.
Okay, can we just cut to the butt in this sentence?
Whoa, slow down. Who are you? Siete dei pagliacci! I am a real Da Giovanni.
Ah, I still don't like you, but
10 fingers.
still.
Captain, that means Eugene was...
Don't you dare finish that sentence.
Oh, I didn't think the horse would make it. I thought he was going to jump off the horse.
Can be used as a floating.
I got it.
Actually saved by one of the captain's dumb rules. Don't you dare tell him. The last thing I want is to see that guy get a big head. See, I knew something was up when he cursed me out. His Italian was terrible. Subject-verb agreement was way off. What? I speak Italian. I have stuff to steal in Italy too, you know. Anyway, the rest was just putting the pieces together. You see, you gotta think like a crook in order to catch one. Good afternoon.
Oh, he's going to be a
Welcome
teacher.
to Thinking like a thief. I am your
Okay,
Eugene
that's
Fitzherbert.
pretty cool.
You may call
He's
me
not a
Fitzherbert.
guardsman,
Fitzherbert. No,
but
Professor
he's teaching the
Fitzherbert.
guardsmen how to actually think like a thief.
Professor Fitzherbert.
Cool beans.
Esquire. Masks on.
Oh gosh.
Shorty, wait, Shorty, it's me.
We're not always defined by the things we can do, but rather by the people we are. And by those we love.
Oh, no, that was sweet. Wow. Okay. Well, that was a fun little episode. We got a very heavy Eugene episode, or Flynn Rider, whatever people want to call them. As well as Cassandra. I'll differentiate the name later, but yeah, we got a very heavy episode with his character development, and he's pretty cocky, but he gets put in his place very easily. Let me go ahead and just flip that down so I don't have to pay attention to it. Yeah, so he gets put in his place very easily with his cockiness, and I don't know. I like Eugene, but I like the more deeper meaning stuff. That's what, in the beginning of the episode, I was actually thinking to myself, man, I hope we get an episode here soon that's about Rapunzel and her parents, or maybe Rapunzel and her mom, or Rapunzel and her dad, or something along that line, because I like the emotional relationships that can be formed, and I want it to tug at my heartstrings and stuff like that, and they are right there at the very, very end. That's what it did. That was a very nice, sweet moment with Rapunzel's mom walking in and seeing, Rapunzel and, her, because it is her mom, Rapunzel and her painted on the portrait. So I really like that. I think they're going to have a strong bond together. Now, what I'm really wanting, in Star versus the Forces of Evil, what I really wanted was episodes that dealt with Star and her mother. But for this one, I'm wanting episodes that deal with Star and her father, because Me, I actually like the father and, just the father and, son and daughter relationship, because, of course, most of y'all already know me. Y'all know that my relationship with my dad is not the greatest in the world. In fact, he's down here for one of my nephew's graduations, and I'm going to have to end up seeing him probably very, very soon. I mean, it's not like I can't see him, but, there is that tension there that he probably is too blind to even see himself. But I really like those relationships of father-daughter or father-son in, different shows, because it's what I want as a relationship with my dad. I want to have a great relationship with him. I want to have those moments where we can bond and stuff like that. And we never had that. So that kind of tugs at my heartstrings when I do see stuff like that. And it just, I don't want to bring this down and be, a real downer about stuff. So I'm not going to speak on that much more. So, but yeah, that's why I like, father-daughter, daughter-son, or mother-daughter, or mother-son type stuff and things. And another thing, I don't really have a big relationship with my sisters. We see each other on holidays, stuff like that. So I do like brother-sister stuff as well, because that's the kind of relationships I thrive for. I got great relationships with my aunts and uncles, but not immediate family. So, yeah. So, yeah, I feel like I brought that down and really shot the mood way down. So, yeah. One last thing, really, really, really quickly. I am going to be working on a new intro and a new outro very, very soon. Hopefully it doesn't take me 3 months to do that, like it's taking me to actually rearrange stuff in here. But, I am going to be working on that very soon. And I hope that y'all like the music. I got, a group picked out in my head, and I got a couple songs that I'm thinking about, and hopefully y'all like it. I really want to pick a song that's really going to get everyone hyped up and energized. And yeah, I'm out of stuff to talk about. So yeah, now it's up to y'all. Hit that like, tickle to subscribe. Don't be texting and driving. And as Mr. Rogers always says,
And I like you as you are, I do.